Hi, I'm Lynn.
And I'm Leo. Welcome back to Yoga with Lynn and Leo.
And welcome to our Deep Forward Bend series. And today we're going to be practicing Malasana Garland pose. So Leo's going to just explain about the props.
Alright, you need a blanket rolled up like this. You can use your mat rolled up if you haven't got a blanket, but it's quite good to have that. And I'm sitting on the other prop, which is a yoga brick to take your head to.
And of course, we're giving these props because this will give you a little bit more access. But if, of course, you can take your heels down for Malasana, then you can take your heels down to the floor. But be careful, we'll go through some of these points today, not to just rock back onto the heels. So Leo, starting from the kneeling position, this is a really nice way to go into Malasana because you can energize the feet as you roll the feet and the heels onto the blanket. So you can see here, I'm rolling back here. So if you are taking your heels down to the floor, be mindful that you're not rolling the whole of the body back. Because in this action, we need to make sure that we get this lift from the lower abdomen. This lift from the lower abdomen so it becomes a garland. From the base of the abdomen to the spine, it lengthens and it follows all the way through it. So in this action, you're going to take your hands to the floor if you're able to, and just be in this squatting position. So the thighs are really important in this pose, not to see that the thighs roll out too wide. You can see this. So the inner thighs need to be rolling in. A little bit wider, obviously, to take the body down a little bit further. You can see here Leo's edging himself down here in this pose. Be sure that you're anchoring the tailbone very deeply down as you're lifting through the center of the body. Sorry about the sound effects here. As most of you know, we're on the hospital arm here. So see that you walk your hands forward and you ground back into your heels. And again, be very much at this stage in the pose. And breathe. Now you can see with Leo's arms and armpits, you have to see they go down quite low, because now what I want you to do is to see that you soften the elbows and walk the hands back just to here. Now press those upper arms into the shins and make a really strong action with this. Push into the shins very strongly. So again, that encourages that strength in the abdomen. And from here, we're going to take the arms around and placing the hands onto the heels. And instead of just rolling and dropping your head down, because that's where you want to go, be sure you're making an even balance from the sacrum to the forehead. So I'm going to give Leo this support here for her head. It needs to be a little bit closer. And once she's been there for a few moments, then we will turn the brick again so that actually she's coming into a deeper action. But remember, it's a synchronized action with the groins and with that lift through the center of the body. To come out of the pose, and of course, sorry, I did say that we would move that down, but don't overdo by taking the head too far down. You've got to get the equal balance, the tailbone grounding you, the back of the pelvis grounding you, and that lift through the center. So to come out of the pose, lift the head, reach the hands forward. Okay, and now you can sit your buttocks back without falling off of your perch. If that's possible, yes, and extending forward. So Leo's fallen off her perch a little bit there. Don't worry about that. That's it. And then extending the heels forward, sitting in Dandasana.
I was rather hoping that Lynn would forget about turning the brick to the lower side.
Yeah, it's a very, very strong action. And if you're finding, this is another thing, if you find that it's really difficult to launch yourself onto the support when you roll back and your heels are still not touching, just put a little bit more support under your heels.
Quite.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us today.
Yes, we hope you enjoyed the this deep forward bend. If you liked the video, then please click on the like button and do subscribe if you haven't done so already. Namaste.
Namaste.